So did y'all hear that I'm a terrorist? The city of San Francisco governing party has officially declared the NRA a domestic terrorist group. They're funny out there, man. I swear to God, they have to be smoking crack. They need to do drug tests on people like that. Boom! Welcome to another motovlog, everybody. Hope everybody is having a fantastic day. We're supposed to get some rain later on, but man, making me a little nervous. Alright, as I've said before on previous motovlogs, I plan on tossing in some different things here and there, and this is one of them times. Figured a lot of people probably ain't seen this before, but what you've got to see is me taking my 18-wheeler down to Ochada, something like that, and Winding Stair Mountain Range in Oklahoma. It's not a long range. It's not, you know, a great distance down, but it is like this. Now, the camera doesn't do it justice. It is a very steep grade, and it is curvy. Even though it kind of makes it with the wide lens camera, wide view camera there, it kind of doesn't make it look like the curves ain't that bad, but they are definitely 20 mile-an-hour curves, especially in an 18-wheeler. Now, for those of you that don't know, the reason 18-wheelers go down steep grades slow to get on a little bit. There we go. The reason they go down steep grade slow is because they can heat up their brakes. If they heat up their brakes too much, it can actually glaze over the brake pads, and then what happens then is you have no brakes, and you go for one butt-puckering ride if that happens. So imagine going down a steep grade and you can't stop. It'll make your butthole pucker. That's why a lot of the longer grades, like out in, say, California, Colorado, have what they call runoff ramps. And what those are is like 3-foot deep craters, and they're filled with pea gravel. So if a truck loses brakes, they can go off these runoff ramps, and when it hits the pea gravel, it will slow them down and bring them to a stop. Now this here is video you're about to see. It was a foggy day. I was hoping it would be clear. I've tried this a bunch of times, and I chest rigged this way, that way, and it didn't work out. This is the best one I've done, so I decided to post it. It is foggy. It's on my head mount, and so you can see what I'm looking at. I was hoping you'd be able to hear the Jake brake hitting it pretty good and that stuff. And but you can't, and you could hear it slightly in a couple of them, but not that bad. So here you go. Welcome aboard, everybody. What I'm about to show you is what it's like to take an 18-wheeler down the Winding Stair Mountain with an automatic transmission. Now, I don't know how good it's going to turn out, because as you can probably see, it's extremely foggy up here on top of this mountain. Well, I'm going to do my best. We're still climbing it. I'll mainly show you us going down it. Hope y'all enjoy this. Be sure to let me know down in the comments you want to see more stuff like this. Of course, the area that I run, this is the only mountain I get a chance to even mess with. And it ain't that long of a mountain going down it, but it is definitely a little technical. And with this fog, it makes it even more technical. Woo, it's getting thick. Well, I ain't gonna bust out any high speeds here. Yep, here it comes. There's the caution steep grade sign. Now before we start going down, what I will do is switch over from automatic transmission to manual. And basically what that'll do is switch the truck to a flip pedal where you can shift, just kind of like a sports car. But in this fog, I ain't getting in no big hurry. Probably hard to tell the incline just because of the GoPro camera, and I sure wish it was clearer, it wasn't foggy, because there's areas along here you can see forever. It is definitely pretty up here when it ain't all foggy. Switch over to manual just by pushing the button on my gear shifter shift there on the paddle. I just switched over to manual, and we're gonna have to slow down a little bit here. Drop a gear by just pushing it down. Man, I need some wipers. I don't know if you can hear my Jake brake. You want to use your Jake brake as much as possible, especially if you're loaded going down these places like this. And grab another gear by pushing down on it. The higher your RPMs, the better your Jake brake works. And I got it on my headset. Hopefully I got the right angle. But that way you can see what I'm looking at in my mirrors and everything else. Whew, it's going to take him a minute to climb this. It is a little technical. I'd love to come up and down this a couple times on my motorcycle. This is US 259, about an hour north of Broken Bow, Oklahoma. I'm sorry if I'm gonna go up a gear. I'm switching that pedal up now. We're almost out of it. I'm going to grab another gear by flipping the pedal back up, and now I'm going to switch back to automatic transmission. Shouldn't need the manual transmission anymore. Sorry if I wasn't talking a lot during that, because it's a little technical going through there, so I'd rather concentrate on the road and do that kind of stuff rather than worry about talking. And it's one of the Bigfoot capitals of the Oklahoma. So you never know, might just see a Bigfoot while we're going along here. So then also what happened on this trip was a buzzard, big ass buzzard, flew up in front of me. You'll see it on the camera. It don't look that bad on camera, but when you see it go out of view on the camera, it's actually about 2 inches in front of my windshield, directly in front of my face. It was almost as big as my arm span, the wingspan was, and if it would have hit my windshield, it probably would have done some damage to my windshield. But luckily it just barely, I mean, I swear to God, the feathers hit my windshield. So, but it didn't hit it hard in the way it went, but it'll make you go, wah! You know, that kind of deal. So here's that. Woo! Almost got that one. Woo! Almost got that one. So did y'all hear that I'm a terrorist? The city of San Francisco governing party has officially declared the NRA a domestic terrorist group. They're funny out there, man. I swear to God, they have to be smoking crack. They need to do drug tests on people like that. Wow, out there, man. What a bunch of idiots. And since I have stood in a room with my left hand up before, took an oath to protect and defend the Constitution, the laws of the country, and Texas, I could officially make this declaration. I hereby declare the governing party of San Francisco, California, a domestic motarded group. So help me God. There you go. It is official. You're a bunch of dumbasses. And that's legally binding. From now on, you have that title. Dumbasses. Damn women. I shouldn't say that, but boy, she was coming out there. She made my butthole pucker a little bit, that's for damn sure. And I was hitting the brakes hard. She just cut right in front of that dude, because I'm looking at the light, and she did not have an arrow. She just drove right through there. Wow. Bunch of intelligent drivers out today. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this little adventure in truck driving. Something new, something different. If you liked it, toss it down there in the comments, and I will try to get some more. You know, like I said, that's about the most technical place I go as far as the areas that I cover. So, but you never know. I keep my camera on in the truck, in my window. So, and you'll see that you know, this the second time when I climbed it, it was no longer on my forehead, which I wish it would have, because the buzzard would have been right there in front of you. I mean, you would have seen it big time. But majority of the time, I keep my camera on in my window. So, just leave me a comment. Hey, that was pretty cool, whatever. And I'll try to do some more of them every once in a great while. Also, the weather's getting a little cooler, so there's definitely going to be some fishing videos coming your way. Bye. By the way, if you click on read more down in the description, it'll open up a whole section down there of our Instagram page, links to that, Facebook page, links to our helmets, our cameras, the undercover shirt that I wear to conceal my backup weapon, and anybody we mention on the channel, we'll always put a link down there to their channel or some way of, you know, their Instagram or something. So as usual, if you have served, or if you're currently serving in our nation's military, if you're a firefighter, EMS, first responder, especially law enforcement, appreciate everything you do and the sacrifices you and your families have made. Ladies, flash a stranger today. Boom.